I'm going to show you some basics using Google Drawings. So start from your drive on the Create button and choose Drawing, the red icon. And it gives you a blank piece of paper, which, like everything, is called Untitled Document, Untitled Spreadsheet. This one is Untitled Drawing. So give it a name. Now, the few things that you can do on drawings: you can insert different types of line, you can insert different shapes, lots of different shape choices. The arrows are really good for flowcharts. All sorts of different shapes. You can insert text and you can insert images. That's the first thing that I'm going to show you. So if we click on Insert Images, you've got a choice of things that you can do. You can upload here, which is you are uploading from the hard drive that you're working on. By URL, if you've got a URL on the internet from a picture that you want to upload, you can put the URL there. Your albums are your albums on your Picasa or your Google Plus albums. They're the same thing. It links to the same thing. On your Google Drive, if you've got any images on there, you can upload them from there as well. So you can just take your pick. Let's choose one from here. Let's choose that one. And it will just load it into your drawing. And if you want to get rid of it, all you have to do is make sure you're on the arrow select button, reselect your picture and hit delete. Now, a really quick way of uploading an image from the internet is from a Google image search. So I searched for flowers and I want to insert that one. Make sure you're on view image so you see the best quality of it. Click on the image and drag it onto the tab where you have got your drawing open. Pull it down onto your drawing and let it go. Now this will insert your image onto your drawing, where you can move it around, resize it, do whatever you like with it. It also has this handle on the box around it, and if you use that, you can turn your image to be a different angle if that is what you want. Now the other selection we're going to look at is line. So the line gives you straight lines, and if you reselect these straight lines you can pull them and move the endpoints. You can change the line colour, so we can make them blue, we can change the line thickness, and we can change the line style if you want a dotted line. Arrow. These arrows are really good if you're doing flowcharts or spider diagrams. Again, you can change the colour, so we can have a nice pink arrow, a nice thick pink arrow. So you can change the thickness and the colour again, and when you reselect them you can be very precise about where they're pointing to. Scribble is more for freehand drawing, but it's still a line, so you can reselect it and change the colour and change the thickness, so you can change the quality of the line. Now the next one along is shapes. There are all sorts of different shapes to choose from. So if we just choose the rounded rectangle, you just have to click and drag, and you can make it whatever size and proportion you like, and it will give you that standard blue fill with a black line outline. Now that is all changeable. You can change the colour of the fill to be whatever you like, or it can be transparent. You can make the line colour whatever you like, so we've got a pink inside, so let's make a purple line, and you can make the line thickness a lot thicker. That is also movable. All of these elements, once they've drawn, you can move them around your page to your heart's content, to the layout that you like. You can also, once they've been drawn, grab hold of the corners and resize them and reproportion them. Everything's changeable. Now on the text, Select your text tool and just click. And you can just start typing whatever you wish to type. Use the return key to go back when you need to. Now the text comes with a box around it, and if you manipulate that box you can change the proportion. It can be long and skinny or long and fat going that way. And just the same as if you were typing into a document, you can select your text. You can select your text and you can change the size of the font. You can change what the font looks like. There isn't a huge choice of fonts in Google Drawing, but there's enough so you can see changes across the page. So if I choose Comic Sans, you can make it bold, you can make it italic, underlined. So you've got enough choice on a page. Now, the checkered background, that is just the standard background. It means it's transparent. You wouldn't see that if you were to embed it somewhere. If you want a coloured background, the way I do it is I draw a box that's the full size of the background. Now the last thing that you do on a Google Drawing is always on the top. So if you want to reorder it, make sure that box is selected, go on Arrange, Order, and Send to Back, and then it'll take that to the back. Now I would like that to be filled with white, so I'm going to change that to white, and that's my finished drawing. Isn't it lovely?